Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today we are making a simple meat-filled bun. These are the ingredients that are going in there and a couple of little sauces. That's a burger, beef burger, pork burger mixture. I am just going to prep my ingredients quickly before I even touch the burger because it won't take long to cook at all. Prep isn't long either. In fact, if you wanted to, you could use a little coleslaw mix instead of chopping up your cabbage. I am still going through my bag of leeks and I have about a dozen left, but you don't have to use leeks for this. You could use an onion. I had a customer, a Garden Box customer, say to me, "What can I do with leeks that isn't soup?" And so I sent her at least a dozen ideas just from the top of my head. That is some fresh rosemary and dried sage. You could also use fresh sage or not use those seasonings at all. With a little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan, I browned the burger most of the way, added the leeks and the garlic. Let that sweat a little bit because when you cook your buns in the oven with your meat mixture, if there's anything raw in there, it's not going to get cooked in time by the time the bun is done. So my suggestion, I do this every darn time I make these things, chop your cabbage fine, because when you go to fill your buns later, those little strings of cabbage are such a pain and I always forget. This is really similar to a bun that my mother-in-law's friend calls a kraut rug, and it's basically a burger filled bun. So the sauces I'm putting inside of mine are some soy sauce and some Worcestershire, some salt and pepper. I finely diced my mushrooms so that the moisture would come out of them and not keep weeping out. I'm just going to show you how I fill these buns with some chicken that I added barbecue sauce to that was already cold in the fridge, because you don't want to fill your bun with a hot meat mixture. I recommend making the meat mixture the day before. So I just stretched out some bread dough. This is bread dough from my bread maker. And I kind of cupped it in my hand so that I could push the meat down into the cup. And then I just fold the dough so that it's touching all the way. Give it a little gentle twist, and then you're done. After my meat mixture had cooled, I filled the buns with it. And then I baked them in a 420 oven Fahrenheit for about 18 minutes until the buns are nice and brown.
Ooh, look at that. That's just criminal. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Dang. Just rubbing the butter straight on the buns like that? Yeah. It's gotta be outlawed in like 59 countries, including Canada.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.